So not only are there miracles in the world that we should be looking for, but there's angels. Now, I personally can't say I have seen an angel come from heaven, but I have seen angels in my lives many, many times. One of the biggest things that people talk about is that they say there are no miracles today. The miracles ended at the time that the apostles died. After Christ, the miracles ended. And yet, people today in the world believe in miracles, but they don't attribute them to God. So we're driving up there, and I don't always want to rush to get any place, especially going on vacation. Sometimes when I'm going to work, it's like, let's get to work, let's get started, let's get it over with as quickly as possible. But I'm going on vacation, it's like, we're not in a rush, we can enjoy this, we can just drive up there. So I have a tendency to that's one of the few times that I don't push the speed limit. If it's 80, I'll do 75, 78. And I'll just enjoy my trip up there. I'm with my wife, we're talking, we're having a wonderful time, we're just spending time together, it's wonderful. I'm driving along, and the traffic's in this right lane is slowing down, so I pull into the left lane and I wasn't speeding, I just had it on cruise control, set it to 78 miles an hour. The speed limit was 80, I don't like going that fast, but I had it set at 78, and I was going to pass, and something made me feel like I needed to take it out of cruise control and take control of the car again. So I hit the button, took it out of cruise control, and just as I did that, there was a big semi up ahead of us with a double trailer, and I was just getting ready to pass him, and all of a sudden, one of his retreads blew. And there was rubber flying all over, and worse than that, it was bad enough that he swerved his whole rig over into the right-hand lane. It went with enough force that the whole rig swerved over into the right-hand lane. And had I not taken it out of cruise control and backed down, guess who would have been right there getting the rubber thrown against the car and would have had that big semi sitting in his lap. And I thought about that. This is the other part of that. Was God saving me? Was he saving my wife? And then I realized I've lived a wonderful life. I've lost a brother here recently that was younger than me. And I've said, but he had a great life and he lived a long time. He lived over 60 years. That's maybe not as much as we would all like to live, but he had a great life. He saw his kids all get married. He saw grandkids come along. He had a full life. What is left for me? Is God saving me for anything? And I realized probably not. The reason I was inspired was because as I finally drove by him, he was a young man driving that truck. Had he killed two old geezers driving up to Yellowstone that day, I suspect his life might have been impacted terribly, to the point that he may not have had his full life left ahead of him. God prevented that accident not to save my old hide, but I think he stopped that accident so that young man wouldn't have to have that burden the rest of his life.